Hello, friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, whoever you are, wherever you are. I am so happy to be live with you this Friday morning. It is July 12th, and the party had already gotten started before I even logged on, but I wanted to be here early today, y'all, because y'all know what happened last week. I won't even bore your patience recapping last week's live. For those of you who were here hanging out with me, thank you. I appreciate your patience waiting for me to come on. What a mess. So good morning, Jessica. I love it. Jessica says she's on her way to work, but today is Furls Friday and she don't care. Thank you so much, Jessica. Welcome to the party. Hello to Cyber Wolf, to Lori, Loretta, Monica, Sandra, Avis. Avis is one busy lady, y'all. So we are friends on Facebook, and she has a serious addiction to crochet, and I love it. Hello to who else is here with me hanging out today? Avis, Jessica. Hello, Jessica, Donna, Connie, Vicky, Erin, Ali, Allie. I'm not gonna pronounce your name right, and I don't want to mess up your name. Hello to you. Thank you. Ivy Serenity, How Crochet. Hello. Danielle, Crazy Beans Crochet, Rhonda, Christine, Kim, Vanessa. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Look, y'all, I'm a wearing it. Oh, y'all didn't see that string. Apparently, I forgot to put that in. But anyway, I am wearing my little granny square top situation. I am not going to stand up to let y'all see it. It has no shape, y'all. Like no shape. Because one, y'all know I did not gauge swatch this. Two, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just making granny squares. And three, it's just, something. I made something. Oh, it's on this side. I made something, y'all, and I didn't weave in this in, but we just gonna tuck that in there. But I made something, and I like it, and I think it's fun, and I didn't block it. I didn't do any of the things that I was supposed to do, but I wanted to put it on today just so that y'all could see, because I couldn't find any earrings that I wanted to wear today. So I was like, I'm gonna put on my little situation. I feel like it might be a cover-up kind of deal, not a real deal like top, but I like it. It's comfy. And see who's it. I made a top, and I'm wearing a top that I made. Okay, so first things first, as I shared with you all last week, no more scrolling for winners. We have an official situation where we are doing our giveaways through Rafflecopter. It is efficient. It is fair, which is really important to us because, there's really no real way to show who's winning and who's not. And how consistently people are winning when we were doing the scroll. This way, it allows people to truly register to be a part of the giveaway. So I want to congratulate Kristen Lott. You are the winner of our very first drawing. Congratulations to you, Kristen. I'm not sure what your handle is on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, but you are the very first winner. And the giveaway for today, if I'm looking over here, y'all, is because it's my other screen. So the winner for today got, what did y'all get? Where's that here? Onyx hooks. So congratulations to you. I'm really excited for you. Congratulations. Make sure you register. The giveaway was 3 onyx hooks. If I'd have just stayed on that page, I'd have seen it. That's what happens when you try to multitask and do all the things. But congratulations to you. I'm really excited that people are participating in this. So what you want to do is every week, yes, every week you want to go to furlscrochet.com, /live. So furlscrochet.com/live. And you will put in your information to enter to win every week. Now, there's going to be some really amazing giveaways. Like, we're giving away onyx hooks. We have a new hook that's going to be coming out very soon. It's so pretty. Um, and you'll be able to win that hook. So, like, I encourage you all, definitely go on to furlscrochet.com/live, LIVE. I believe my face is up there somewhere. But you put in your information and you will be entered in to win for that week. You do not want to miss it. It's an opportunity for you to get some really good stuff. So make sure that you are in it to win it. So again, to enter, you need to go to furlscrochet.com/live. Sign up for the list to enter to win. If you're already an email list member, sign up anyways to enter the giveaway. All right. I'll announce the winner next week. So that's going to be the rhythm. Every week at the top of our conversation, I'm going to announce the winner. And of course, I'll come back at the end and announce who the winner was for that particular week. So make sure that you go to furlscrochet.com/live to enter to win the weekly giveaway. We are no longer scrolling and doing all of that. We are official and efficient over here. Okay. Just want to make sure that y'all know that. All right, y'all. So if you saw the post about this live online on Facebook or whatever, you saw that I wanted to talk about trends. So today I kind of wanted to talk about excuse me, crochet trends. There are so many crochet things going on in the world right about now. And for those of us who are like on the front lines, I don't know why I keep coughing. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. For those of us who are on the front lines, following all the pages, seeing all the things, we see everything that's going on in pop culture and all the things that are happening. The big rage over the last couple of weeks has been the Taylor Swift dress. Has anybody made the Taylor Swift dress yet? I have seen some really cool color combinations that people have been doing. I'm going to share my screen so you guys, if you are not familiar, unless you've been under a rock, I don't know how you haven't seen the Taylor Swift dress. Y'all forgive me. I don't know why I'm coughing. Unless you are living under a rock, you haven't seen this dress, but I'm going to share my screen so you all can start seeing some of the things that I am talking about here today. We are talking about trends. All right, here we go. So I'm sharing my screen. And so this is block. I don't want anything from you. This is a little snippet of some crochet. So this one is from People Magazine. Taylor Swift, Martha Stewart, and more stars are wearing these breezy dress styles we're seeing everywhere right now. And the breezy dress styles they are talking about are crochet. This looks a little knitted situation. This looks like crochet to me. But what do you all think about all of the crochet trends? Are you excited about it? Are you annoyed by them? What are your thoughts? I'm really curious to know what everybody is thinking as far as all the trends. Okay, so somebody said it's on my to-do list. I don't call it that though because I'm not a Swiftie. Okay, that's fair. It looks like a granny stitch to me. You know, the granny stitch is what the dress looks like to me. Madeline said, I'm living under a rock. Girl, get from under that rock and see what's going on in the world. The Taylor Swift dress is super, super popular right now. Let's see. I have ordered The pattern and yarn just waiting. Okay, we got folks who are on it, who want on my hook right now. All right. Yeah, this is what I wanted to know. I wanted to know um if this, stuff that's trending was on your radar, if you're buying into it. How are you coming up with the color combo? So for Taylor's dress, it was like a peach, a cream, and like a lavender color and a brown, I think, are the colors that were in this dress that she had. What colors are you all making your dress in? I'm just gonna call it the granny stitch dress, because since we don't know. Okay. This is the conversation I wanted to have. I'm not more annoyed by trends in general. Steph is annoyed by the trends. I was on a group chat with a couple of crochet friends, and one young lady said, everybody is crocheting now, and it's like nothing is setting people apart. Is that annoying for you all? Or are you excited? For me personally, I'm excited to see how much fiber arts are being embraced, right? So I'm really excited to see that people are diving into the crochet tops and shorts and things like that. What I'm not excited about is that fast fashion is doing it. That bothers me, because I know that if it's truly real deal crochet, it cannot be made by a machine. And that means that there's a factory somewhere with either little kids or, people who are sitting down and crocheting these items that take hours on end for us to make. And they are being paid little to nothing, because if you can buy a crochet item out of a Target store for $13, knowing full well that it should not cost you only $13 to get a crochet top because of the time and the material that is being used. I'm annoyed more so by that than by everybody being in the loop with crochet or with knitting. I wonder if I'm alone in that thought process. It does bother me, because you go to stores and you see these amazing things. And for those people who are crocheters as their business, like this is your business. This is your bread and butter. You make money because you sell patterns. You make money because you sell products that are already made. And you have somebody who's like, oh, I want that. Just going to go back to the Taylor Swift dress. Oh, I want that Taylor Swift dress. How much are you going to charge me to make it? Now, if we are a true crocheter, like I said, you are calculating your time. You're calculating the materials, all of that stuff. So if I charge $10 an hour, this is just my base rate. I charge $10 an hour to make this dress. It's going to take me, let's just say 24 hours. It's going to take me 24 hours to make this dress. How much is that dress going to cost you? You're not going to get it for that price at Target. And so it's taking money out of the pockets of true artists, people who are making these things, with their hands, blood, sweat, and tears. And then you have consumers who are like, oh, I'm just going to go on. I'm not going to say the stores, but I'm just going to go on this fast fashion site and buy the dress there. I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. All right. Let me see. What are y'all saying? Because I know that the folks have. Okay. So no, I am not alone. Okay. Thank you very much, Avis. Because they look bad, which makes crochet look bad, right? They're bad, poor quality, because like I said, they're probably being made by whomever in a factory. The product that they're using is probably not the best. I saw somebody post like all these images from, I will not say the name of the store, saying, all of this stuff is going to end up in a landfill. It's not doing our world any good by making all these cheap products, and people are wearing them, buying them, and then you can't wear it for next year because it's probably got a hole in it or it's falling apart or whatever the case may be. So you're throwing it away, you're tossing it, right? And it's going to end up in a landfill. So I'll say, all right. So Claudia says, I'm happy to see that fiber arts are becoming more popular again, but I am right there with you. There's no way you can make it for under $20. Like, forget about the cost of me making it. The product itself. Let's talk about this hook. This hook costs more than $20. When you are calculating how much you are going to charge somebody, you're supposed to also include the supplies that you're using. So my Furls crochet hook costs more than $20. I'm not making you a dress for $20. Are you crazy? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna be on my soapbox today, y'all, because this is what I'm feeling. And then there's another trend that's going on with recycled things. So there's a young man who I saw on one of the award shows, and he's been around on the internet for a little while now with his different items. So he takes blankets, and I actually interviewed a gentleman a couple of years ago who does the same thing, who goes to thrift shops, buys crochet blankets, and takes those items and cuts them up and makes them into men's clothing. So I'm going to see if I can find that so I can share with you. So it's upcycle, which I think it's great. But the problem that I had here was that this particular designer does not even crochet. That's what I heard. If it's true, I'm not sure, but this is what I heard, that he doesn't even crochet. So he's just taking these items and cutting them up and repurposing them as crochet clothing. So yay for seeing crochet clothing, because those of us who do crochet are going to take these ideas back and actually make the item, right? Because we're going to have people who are requesting the crochet granny square shorts that they saw on this model. But the time that it's going to take, again, back to our time and our money, the time that it's going to take to recreate this granny square pattern is going to be way more than what people are willing to spend, because they see this as, fast fashion. But it's not fast fashion, y'all. Upcycle crochet pants. Let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. Oh, of course I can't find what I'm looking for specifically, but I think you all know exactly what I'm talking about because they've been on runways and they've been doing a lot of shows and stuff like that. So I love the idea of upcycling. I think it is so smart. I think it's so cool. But I also think it's really important that people share, I don't crochet. I found this blanket, or, I commissioned someone to make this blanket for me so that I can do X, Y, and Z with it, right? Like, that's just something that I, am passionate about. As a crocheter, I am passionate about, knowing the true story behind things. We just see it as a trend, something that's really popular going on, and not knowing the full story behind it. Another trend that I think is really cool is that men are now wearing crochet like polo tops and button downs, which I think are so awesome. I highly recommend. I've never made one because I probably got a gauge, and y'all already know how that's gonna go. But I highly recommend them. I think they're really cool. They're super. Pam was telling me that she saw it on a Canadian talk show that one of the guys from, I think she said the Backstreet Boys. Is it the Backstreet Boys or the Backstreet, whatever? A singer was wearing a crochet top on one of his interviews. And we've been seeing that a lot. A lot of men wearing crochet tops, shirts, and things like that. Tom Delaney, the swimmer, the Olympic swimmer, I think he's been really showcasing that a lot. And I think that's really cool. Let's see what y'all are talking about. I appreciate that the art form is being appreciated, but the corporization, you know what she said, of the items ruins everything. I agree 100%. Let me see. It's tough. Crochet is wonderful, and the pay should be along with the effort and the labor. We should not cheapen it. Amen. Amen. Like, I totally agree. Let's see. The problem I have experienced with trends is that they go viral. People seek out crocheters expecting those target prices and then get upset when crocheters quote proper pricing. 100% Dawn. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So they go viral. People are like, oh, you crochet. Can you make me that? And I'm like, sure, I can make you that. But it's not going to cost you $20. Like, it's just not going to happen because my time, the product, figuring it out, like, some of these things don't have patterns. If you're a pattern designer, you're going to look at the thing, you're going to try and figure out how the pattern was made, what did they do, and then you're going to create your own pattern to remake this thing. That all takes time, and we know that time is money. Okay, so these are the pros and cons of crocheting, knitting becoming popular. Like, we love that it's getting play on the runway, that people are embracing it. People are not seeing it as something that grannies do, but they're seeing it as something in popular culture that's definitely really cool. But then we have to get down to the nitty-gritty of what it really costs to make these things, right? Okay, so another thing that's trending is, I'm not sure if you all know, but it's Shark Week. Yay, Shark Week. And there are so many really cool patterns that are going on now for Shark Week. So if you're interested in like Amy, or if you want to make some fun, cool things, one of my crochet friends told me about, I'm just going to find it on my Slack channel because I'm just doing all the things today, y'all. Heather, who is actually a wonderful, wonderful part of Furls Crochet, she shared with me that it's Shark Week, and there's a designer. It's blackstone-designs.com, and they have a bunch of different cool Shark Week patterns. So definitely check them out. I'm going to put it in the comment section. So it is Blackstone, if I could type dash designs.com. Check them out. They have a whole section with Shark Week patterns, which is so cool. Love that, love that, love that. Another thing, back to granny squares. So the granny stitch is really popular, but granny squares are like skyrocketing all over the place. Everywhere you look, you see granny squares. So I've seen granny square bags. I've seen granny square jackets and sweaters. I've seen granny square pants. I've seen granny square tops. I'm wearing a granny square. Granny square tops. Oh my gosh. The granny square has exploded, and you all know that I love a good granny square. I have granny square excuse me, inspired earrings called Showstopper earrings that were in the Crochet Foundry magazine in September of last year, which was excuse me, my goodness gracious, excuse me, y'all. That is super cool. So granny squares are everywhere, and they are everything. I saw, it just started pouring down rain in here. Hopefully it'll cool things down. I saw someone on Instagram earlier today how they're joining their granny squares with the invisible stitch. I have to learn how to do that because I think it's so cool. So granny squares are everywhere. Besides, they're so much more than just blankets. They're bags, they're shirts, they're pants. They're just, oh my gosh. Oh yes. So Tony Lipsy, one of our faves, she has a cow with granny square cardigan, and I believe that's what Avis was blocking. Avis, correct me if I'm wrong. You were blocking a TL Yarn Crafts hexagon something. Tell me what you were making that you blocked on your page. I love the continuous join for granny squares. Yes, yes, yes. Um, love the seamless look when you do, I don't know what it's called, but anyway, it's super cool. So many really cool granny square products out there. Okay, I was right. Thank you, Avis. Yeah, she was blocking a TL Young Crafts hexagon sweater, which is so cool. So the granny square is in right now, y'all. It is all the rage. So this is the one that she was blocking the other day, which I thought was so cool. Do you guys block? I don't know. Do y'all block? I'm curious to know. I'm not a blocker. I should, but I don't. I don't gauge swatch. I don't block. I mean, I don't know why I don't. Maybe I'll try it and see if I like it, to see what the result is. But okay, so I'm not alone. Oh, I just love when I'm not alone. I've never blocked. I do not block. No blocking for me. Oh, I was saying block as in blocking your fabric. So either spraying it or steaming it and then pinning it down so that it dries and it holds its shape. Like that's supposed to be a real big deal. I have never blocked in 20 years. I don't block either. These are my people. You are my people. I love y'all. I always feel so bad when I'm talking to Pam or Lorene or any of the other amazing crocheters on the Furls Crochet team. They're all so efficient. They gauge swatch, they block their items, they sew in their ends. Like they're just amazing. I'm not. Okay, so this wonderful, thank you for joining us. They washed their wool hat and it fit them much better. So I think that there are definitely some there are definitely some benefits to blocking. I think it depends on what it is. Like you probably should block like a garment, a dress or something. Like I'm working on, y'all pray for me. I have I purchased this amazing pattern because I tell you all that I am hosting. I'm going to be the host for Gregory Stitch is having an amazing competition this September. And I am the host for this competition. And I'll be sure to share this information in the Fun with Furls group so that everybody is aware of what's going on. But it's in September and it's in Atlanta. And it is called the Stitch Factor competition. I know I got that name all wrong. I'll make sure I put it correctly in the comment section. But I'm really excited about this. And I'm making something to wear there. Y'all pray for me. I have this dress that it's not a dress, it's a top. I have this top that I really like and it has a train and I wanted to recreate it in crochet and I had no idea how I was going to do that. So I've been scouring the interwebs and looking in Ravelry and Etsy and all the places, and I posted it in one of the groups that I'm a part of that I wanted to recreate this item. And this amazing designer sent me a pattern that she created. It's called the Christic Wrap Cardigan. And it's actually the exact design that I wanted. Can y'all see that? Like that's it. So this is the skirt and this is the top. And I'm making it, y'all. Y'all pray for me because I don't know what I'm doing. I attempted to gauge swatch because the designer has been so awesome. She's been so kind and patient with me. She's been going back and forth with me on Facebook Messenger. I love designers who engage with their customers. Thank you so much. So I'm making it and I sent her pictures. It was too big, y'all. And she was like, "Did you gauge?" And I said, "Well, not really." And she was like, "So you got to do a gauge." And so I did a gauge and then I measured it and I didn't know how to measure it. And she was like, "Okay, so I need this measurement." And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, ma'am. So I'm just going to drop down the hook size. Lord, y'all forgive me in this cough. So I drop down the hook size and I'm getting somewhere, I think. I'll let y'all know next week if I got anywhere. It's always an adventure with me, but I am using, oh, where did my hook go? Y'all remember the super pretty sparkly hook that we have here at, Lord, I done lost my hook. Y'all remember that super pretty, well, here's one. Nope, that's not it. I lost my hook, y'all. Anyway, what else can we talk about? So we talked about the Taylor Swift dress. We talked about fast fashion, trying to make crochet, and we don't like it. We're all in agreement that it's not a win-win. We talked about men polo shirts. We love them. We think that people should make them. We talked about granny square is all the rage. Pants, shorts, hat, the bucket hats, the granny square bucket hats. I think they're so cool. Oh my gosh. Granny square bags everywhere. The Hexy granny sweater. Granny square is where it's at, y'all. And if you don't have them, oh, we also talked about Shark Week, right? Shark Week is happening right now, and there are so many super cool, pretty patterns that are available, and I just want to make sure that I cover off on everything I'm supposed to cover off on today. I, as always, have so much fun hanging out with y'all. Y'all make my Fridays amazing. Like, I love y'all. Y'all are my people, and I'm so glad you're here hanging out with me. I want to congratulate today's winner, who is Kristen. Congratulations to you, Kristen L. You are the winner from our drawing today for July 12th. I believe you've already contacted the team, so congratulations to you. You are getting 3 onyx hooks. Woohoo! I'm jealous because I think I only have 2, and you gotta have 3. So you go ahead. For those of you who have not done so already, please go and sign up every week. Every week. Make sure you go and sign up for the weekly drawing. It is no longer a scroll situation. We are official and efficient, where we're making sure that everybody has a chance to win. Whether you watch the lives when they're up or if you watch the replay, this is your opportunity to be a part of the drawing. So go to furlscrochet.com/live and put your email information in. Even if you are already signed up for the newsletter, you need to do this every week because it gives you the chance to win every week. Okay, make sure that you do that. Go and sign up. Want to make a note that Lucet forks are back in stock. So if you're looking to make some I-cords, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys follow Yarn Baby. She's an indie yarn dyer, really, really talented, beautiful colors. I think it was her. She had a I-cord, what do you call it in knitting? Cast off? I think that's what it's called. She did an I-cord cast off on something that she's working on. And when I tell you it is beautiful, OMG, it's like mind-boggling. I have no idea how she did that. But if you're into I-cords and you need a Lucet fork, they're back in stock. Also want to remind you that Leo restock is happening later in the month to celebrate all the Leos. I apologize. Last week, I was just so frazzled. We're not going to rehearse it. I did a giveaway for a Leo, and I shouldn't have because they ain't in stock. What's wrong with me? Y'all not praying for me. That's why. So Lucet forks are back in stock. We have some more of those. And then the Leo restock is coming at the end of the month. We know we've been out of stock for a while. And then we have a new product coming this month, y'all. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. I'm always so excited when we have new things happening. So we got some new stuff going on, and make sure that you sign up for our weekly giveaway. It is a weekly giveaway, you all, and we're not giving away like trinkets, right? We're not giving away like little itty bitty things here and there. We're giving away stuff. We're giving away hooks and yarn bowls, and we're giving away the goods. Okay, so make sure that you sign up for the newsletter. I hope you enjoyed this live today. Every week, I'm going to try and do something a little new, especially if I don't have a guest joining me. This week, it was trends. Let us know if there's something in particular that you want me to talk about. And I'll talk about it, honey. I will talk about it. Okay. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Stay cool, stay warm. I don't know what the world is doing. There's a lot of stuff happening, but make sure that you roll your wrists, roll your shoulders, take real good care of yourself, and get something fun off your hook. We want to see it. Make sure that you let us know. Tag us, hashtag I love Furls or I love my Furls, to let us see what it is that you're making. You might end up in the newsletter. Isn't that something fun? Or on our Instagram page. Isn't that something fun too? All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. And again, congratulations to this week's winner. See you all next week. Bye.